What? What? Excuse me? You're kidding me. I am literally not allowed to do any other quest until I finish the main quest. I just teleported here to take my level up rewards. Okay. If you force me, I guess I'll have to do it. Wait, I don't even have the quest navigated.
Hello? Hello?
That's it?
It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the Star Rail have returned to normal.
Finally.
Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Are we gonna get a special cutscene? Oh, we are. It's completely unrelated to us, but it's a cutscene nonetheless. Interesting. What's going on here? It's not only a cutscene of another planet. It seems to have some sort of I don't know what vibe it has.
Yanqing,
It has
Yes,
vibes of
General.
China, that's for sure.
watch this person carefully.
It really does look like China.
Do you remember me?
Sounds about the China,
I remember.
Indian, like
Of 5
place.
people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan.
Oh damn. He's the evil doer.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Oh, interesting. I never thought that I see Dan Heng having nightmares.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
Okay.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
I mean, it's tiring.
We Trailblazers can go days without sleep.
You,
But when
me
we do
not.
hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
But it's my first week. But it's my first week. An invitation without proffer. Talk to Himeko.
Morning. You're very punctual.
I am. And a wonderful morning to you. Punctual is my middle name. I'm reporting Dan Heng for...
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such a polite response. The trailblazing of Urillo 6 is drawn to a close,
Finally.
and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Wait, okay, so we do visit another planet. What's the next planet like?
Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Great.
The meeting will start soon.
I already know. You don't need to tell me. I already know. We are gonna visit China. We're gonna visit the planet China. China is the planet now. I say that it is.
The warp navigation
I
meeting
choose.
has officially begun.
Nobody else. Only me.
Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Can't wait.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Mm-hmm. This is the 7th time you mention it only.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew.
The hell?
It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here.
You guys know who the hell this
Every
is?
single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct?
Somebody please explain to me what is a Stellaron Hunter? 'Cause
Apologies for interrupting your little get-together,
That's also the
but
name of
I'm
the
sure
quest I
once you've
got.
heard my request,
the epic quest I
you'll
got.
forgive me. I'd like you to make
Which I didn't finish
a
yet.
destination
Which I
alteration.
didn't finish yet. Oh, she
I've
chooses.
seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Oh, so there's some sort of villains.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
Yeah, right, they're criminals. They're wanted
I will
criminals.
say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
No, we do.
You're in
them
the wrong
differently.
place,
We use them
Kafka.
differently.
We're
The
not about to
Stellarons.
accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter.
Into
It was
bed.
nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Law Fu?
Tofu? 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 She said tofu? Does she mean tofu? It's like tofu in...
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
Hexafleet. Hexafleet. Hexafleet.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact.
Okay, what about it?
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
Yeah, because I really want to
It's
go over
simple.
with this.
That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Plus that they are, regardless of all that, they are criminals nonetheless. I mean, fairly enough to be fair, we kinda should seal the Stellaron and help the Shangzhou. After all, this is our job.
Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship.
So the
And
Lawfu is a
over
ship,
half
not a
of the
planet.
inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
Ah, but it's kinda sus. It really sounds like a trap.
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment.
That means that he will. The answer is yes.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Hopefully I never see you again. Because all the parts when you appear, you just slow down the story, for the love of God.
March, get Dan Heng.
Dan Heng kinda has the problem of his own. But yeah, sure, let's get him. Oh, we're gonna vote for this nation.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
I was told to get Dan Heng.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
What's Dan Han gonna vote?
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, the stranger things are when I emerge.
We might be going to Shanko Lofu.
March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Lofu.
Why? So you and the Lofu have history?
I'm forbidden from setting foot on that ship. Total interception of any attempt to enter the Dominion is how they chose to put it.
So you quite literally are not allowed to get on that ship. You literally are wanted in that place, are you?
So if you're planning on going, I can't go with you.
Okay, but then where will we leave you? Because you know. Oh, but, or wait, maybe wait, because the Star Rail Express can just, you know, stay around the planet or around the spaceship. So, you know, you can just stay on the Star Rail. And we can go on the ship without you.
I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
Thank you. What do we choose?
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
Yeah, she did.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lafu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the Lafu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives.
But we may walk into a trap.
However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. But we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna decide, wait, what am I supposed to do? Hands out. Hands out. We're gonna go to Shanko Lofu. Wait, but didn't...
4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
But 4th of March said she doesn't want to go to the Shanko. Didn't you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh, well, we don't want another, how was the other planet? God, I already forgot. You know, we don't want another frosted planet on our hands, you know, a planet with, infinite, or how is it called? Eternal frost. Or eternal freeze, yeah, it was called eternal freeze. We don't want another Jarilo 6 on our hands later on. Oh, how suddenly principled of you.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So,
Modus
Dan Heng,
operandi?
you want to stay here?
What is a modus operandi?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Oh yes, we have Grandpa with us. I wanted Welt to go with us. He's great. Welt seems very knowledgeable. It gives you the feel of the fact that if you have him in your team, he's just gonna handle everything.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump.
March, I
5,
swear.
4,
If you do the same thing
3,
again. Yeah, she
2,
does.
1.
I still don't know if she falls over or not. Does she still fall over? Oh my god! The ship is gigantic.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
A ship is bigger than a planet. What the hell?
For the Xianzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization.
I still can't believe they built a ship the size of a planet.
I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
He's done, Hang.
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Starskin Ven.
Wow, they built a ship the size of a planet and they can't even get signal.
Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
They can't even get signal.
Please wait transfer.
Is he stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
Yeah, I can tell.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Interesting.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou.
Yeah.
A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
You are right, yeah. Oh no, very creepy
Let's
parts.
not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Okay, the sound is getting annoying.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
Yeah.
The
most
signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
It most probably is automated, huh?
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Together with Dan Heng.
Relax. I've got Don Hung here with me.
Yeah. You're staying too?
Yes, but I won't be putting my feet up. There's a lot to take care of here on the train. Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Great. I am properly prepared. Let's go. Can't wait to go on an adventure with Walt.
Before we set
Welt,
off,
Welt.
I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you.
Yeah, go on.
The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
Saving lives. Sampling local delicacies. Getting to know the people with power. The people with power. The Stellaron. Yeah, the Stellaron.
precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome.
Can be
But
worse
as
than the-
trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster.
Honestly, there's no way the welcome won't be... I mean, there's no way the welcome... welcome will categorically be warmer than the one we got on Jarilor 7. That's what I wanted to say. 6, Jarilor 6.
Always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
I feel like at the scouts.
Yeah!
He sounds like he's trying to
Let's
explain
go.
it to scouts before they go on a camp trip. Oh, they have a different animation for Jarilor 7. I mean, Changshu
Oh,
Lu.
look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepier if we did see someone. Yeah, true.
Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already.
Dad books? What do you mean, dad books?
Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive. What if they're not friendly and we can't defeat them?
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Oh, so he's supposedly, lore-wise, incredibly, ridiculously powerful, I see. Lore-wise. Oh, great, now in this world, we can break, vases. I always wanted to break vases.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt!
Yeah, I see that. I cannot pass through here, despite the fact that place clearly looks like it could be accessed. Okay.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. Try not to talk. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add frostbite to his list of complaints.
I'm on it!
This area saw fierce fighting only recently. Let's keep searching. There might be other survivors.
Great. Well, he looks fine.
Up ahead. Please, leave me.
Well, he looks unhurt. Oh, great. We have different looking chests for different regions. That's nice. That's... okay, this gives us technique points. Interesting, interesting. Learning new things about the new world. Let's check out the danger up ahead. Wow, this place really is gigantic. Have you ever constructed a spaceship so big that it has its own sky? That's ridiculous.
There are wounded everywhere.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, no civilians were caught up in the battle. I'm guessing the Xianzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers to deal with the crisis. But as for these corroded monsters...
What corroded monsters? I see nothing. What corroded monsters? I see no corroded monsters. Either way, could have the Stellaron taken effect so quickly? It's only been a few days. Okay,
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
I have seen these things.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
Just of a different element is all. Okay, that's good. They're weak towards fire. So we're safe.
To the clouds!
Gotcha. Please, and victory!
The mana struck is healed. What? Oh, so they have 2 lives. Okay, that's annoying.
My turn.
Very annoying. Oh, better. Let's try the enemies now. Down here.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Miss Tingyun, fall back!
Miss Tingyun. Great, this is categorically a playable character. I actually did get her.
You there? We need your help.
How do you know that we can fight? What makes you think that we can fight? Who knows? Maybe we're just some passerbys. Even though our outfits must probably look a little bit strange for the area.
Beauty from the beast. Pleasure.
No.
But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Both. She's doing both.
The wind is rising.
Okay, which one of you gets hit?
Cloud kites, formation! Bolt from the bow!
And dead. And healed. Great.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Well, this should kill him, but...
Wow! That's a set!
Alright, now I could hit them and assure the fact that one of them dies. 2 of them die, actually.
Time for the payout!
Yeah, there you go. Oh, annoying. Yeah, they keep healing. I keep forgetting.
Pity. You chose the wrong enemy.
Annoying.
Lance at the ready.
Die already.
Defend the weak. Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward!
Oh yeah, they keep healing. I keep forgetting.
A pilot's spirit never
It'll take me
dies.
so much to get used to the fact they keep
Wait
killing
for
me.
the tiles before. Don't need this tile.
Because I've never had to
Miss
encounter enemies
Tingyun?
like these before.
The Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers nearby.
Mara struck, huh?
The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission. Immediately.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors.
Benefactors. Great, I'm learning so many new words.
My name is Tingyun. I'm the Ambassador for the Lawfu
Ambassador.
Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious.
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
Alex, that's it, that's my only name.
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. Starskiff Haven is under lockdown. Since none of you are Xianzhou residents, may I ask how you came to be here? If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to escort you out.
What, out of the entire spaceship? How are you gonna escort me out of the spaceship? How are you gonna throw me out of the spaceship in the first place?
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own way through.
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked down Starskiff Haven entirely.
Maybe it's the doing of the stellar... How are they called? The hunters, I forgot the name of the thing they're hunting though. Stellaron, yeah, the Stellaron hunters.
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history of the Jade Gate. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
How could you tell?
You've heard of it?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Tingyun. To help the Xianzhou seal the Stellaron.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and only Madame Yukong has the authority to consider your offer.
This place has such a
Oh,
calm...
don't worry. Madame
aura to
Yukong
it.
is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
This place has such a calm music and everything. Oh. Interesting. Ice is no rare material on its own. However, the ice shards glittering with strange colors before you must have come from none other than a specific girl you know. Of course. 6-pack dice, right? 6-face dice. No, 6-pack dice. Base anchor activated. Uh-oh, more enemies.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask, that's all.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud cronies to throw us in jail?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. Our road ahead is barricaded. Do you see? The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
Oh. Let's push them aside together.
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Even with all of us, we wouldn't be able to move one.
Don't subestimate us.
Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible if you hurt yourself in the process. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure can be moved around using a control panel.
Oh.
You've already put
Oh.
on quite the show. Do you think you'll be able to find and operate the control panel? Should be simple, right?
Right. So why don't you do it?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm not built for hard labor.
You mean controlling a panel? That's hard labor?
She sure knows how to boss people around.
We just need to pass through here, take the barge to Starskiff Haven, and we'll be safe.
We just need to pass through here. Okay. Oh no, I'm
You
not
know,
used-
you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
Uh-oh.
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
I'm a jailblade once. Why not twice? Fun, right?
Gale Force!
Come on. Wow!
Lance, forward! To the clouds!
Annoying.
The dead return!
Done. Any chests around here? No. You know, this place is very interesting. It's very, very, very colorful. Found the chest.
Looks good.
Very, very colorful. I see that in cooperation with the Genshin Impact, this game doesn't follow the same rule Genshin Impact does, in which with every single nation with which we progress in the story, we get more and more primals when we open chests. Right now in Genshin, I think when you open medium chests, you get 20 primals or 30, I don't remember anymore. And when you started the game, you're getting only 5. But that's fine, because we anyway get tons of primals through other means. Worksite dispatch. Various freight containers are placed on an assembly line. Adjust the position of the freight containers to fill gaps in the road or remove obstacles to open new passages. Manual operation can only make minor adjustments to the freight containers on the assembly line. The lights on the control panel indicate the range of the adjustments that can be performed. Alright, move to the right. Well, that opens the path. We are done here now, right?
You
Yeah, we are.
mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. What do you do?
Gale Force!
Gotcha!
To the clouds! Bullets! From the blue! I'm glad we're all out safely.
Door lock. Oh, you can... That's not really a door lock. It can just be opened by pressing it, tapping it lightly. Lightly tapping it. Oh, they explode. Interesting. I was not paying attention in the fight up until now, which is why I didn't realize that they explode. I was alt-tabbing.
Quite the taking.
Okay.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Oh, cool. It's a strong
Leave
one.
it to me!
Wait. I always wanted to do this. Activate all of my abilities at once. Activate
Feeling
you.
lucky.
Activate
Let's
you.
wait and see.
I activate you.
Will of preservation.
Activate you.
Speed,
And
not
hit you. Let's see what he does.
Repay!
Brave the wind!
Oh, I cannot. Oh. I cannot auto.
To the clouds!
Oh, I accidentally activated it twice. Oops. Oops.
Merciful Medicus!
He can't be that strong, right? Oh,
Look
never
for
mind.
the tiles before you start counting.
Summon her.
Stay calm. That's a set.
Well, that must have hurt.
Allow me to see you off. Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead will return!
Dead.
Defend the weak. Gale force!
Secret of the Saints!
Oh my god, what the hell is that attack?
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike. Come on.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy.
I'm on guard. Indestructible.
A pilot spirit never dies.
Ouch.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Barely scratched his skin because I didn't build the Traveler and
Watch
the
yourselves!
Trailblazer. I didn't build him. Her. I didn't build her. She is not built at all.
Allow me to see you off.
I don't even level up the artifact yet because I know that I'm
Lance
gonna
at the
waste
ready.
things if I level up the artifact right now. I'm wasting up my resources if I level them up right
The
now.
wind is rising.
Cloud kites, formation! Bolt! From the bow!
I gotta wait until I gain access to legendary artifacts. Ouch, 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 ouch.
Stay the course.
Luck of the draw. Please, 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 please. Looks like victory!
This is it.
That's a set. Play hard, win.
Pity, you chose the wrong...
You chose the wrong
I'm
house
on
pool.
guard.
And you're dead.
Mortality!
Good grief.
Oh, finally! Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way! Oh, my beautiful tail.
Oh no, you walked.
We had a difficult start, but things got easier. Look, that's the barge I was talking about.
What is a barge again? Anyone got a license for this thing? Is this manual or automatic? Nice, I'm driving.
Just sit back and relax. All Amicassadors know their way around a star skiff.
Do they now?
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered to help.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be off right away.
We're gonna die. She's gonna sail us into death. I just realized how weird this is. That crate over there is just floating on nothing. There's just a plate which is magically floating. What the hell? I can't believe they have so much technology and yet they can't do a lot of things. I mean, you have the technology to make a crate just randomly fly. Yeah, look at it. It's just flying on a plate, on a random piece of iron, piece of metal. Just magically floating. They have the ability to create objects which randomly float like that, direct to their destination, but they cannot kill these monsters. They don't have some sort of powerful guns or anything of the sort. They don't have any guns. None? 6.
We're on a roll.
I guess it could call this place a spaceship. I just woke up. I am dead. And I have a lot of things to do today. It's 6 in the morning. No, actually, it's 1 p.m. in the morning. Who am I kidding? But I went to sleep at 7 p.m. 7 a.m. in the morning, so I didn't sleep a lot. But no problem. Who cares about my self-being? Let's continue the game and the story. Look, at least I actually stopped at 7 a.m. I could have went to sleep much later in the day. Oh wait, the volume is very low. Oh, I forgot to set it back up when I went to sleep. Before I went to sleep. Wait, I gotta set it higher. The volume.
On behalf of the
No.
Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven.
That's
On
very
the
cool, but
Cianjo
please let me
Lafu,
let's change the volume.
anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Lafu. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely
So it's the government.
sound like what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassidy.
You mean an ambassador?
Nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job
Or
is
no, actually, she may have pronounced the word
business
correctly. I don't know.
delegates
I
from Starskiff Haven,
didn't.
so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times.
Let's Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring
It's not that
Commission.
tall.
Let's hurry. We haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over soon enough, I wouldn't want to be around for the consequences.
Sounds scary. I thought you said she was kind-hearted.
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go anywhere. If you can inform Madame Yukong of our arrival first, we'll meet you at the palace entrance later.
What preparations do we need to do? What preparations will we need to do? We don't need to do any preparations. What do you mean? We need to do some preparations. What preparations? There are no preparations we need to do. What?
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath for a while, huh? We can expect a packed schedule ahead.
Okay. That Yukong sounds like a tough lady.
It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand in her way. We have nothing to hide from her.
We didn't have anything to hide in Belobog either.
That Tingyun is a sly one.
That might be a little harsh, but she does put her own interests first. She did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity to her. As for the rush, my guess is she's just eager to get us out of her hair and further up the chain.
Oh, I see. Nice, let's have a look around the city.
Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting with Madame Yukong won't be without risk. We need to be prepared and take it seriously.
She is a top Xianzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Belobog all over again?
Nah, there's no way. They wouldn't make the same story plot twice. Are you saying that Madame Yukong is the new Madame Kokolia? Let me guess, they're gonna put us up in a hotel first.
No, the Xianzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Xianzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Okay, so then I guess we should think up what to answer in the case of which she asks that, because we can't just tell her that the Stellaron hunters told us. That will mean that that will make them think that the Stellaron hunters are in a team with us.
Huh, crud.
They're like
One
allies
of
to
us
us.
is gonna blurt something out or get something wrong. I just know.
Yeah,
Good
he should.
idea.
Yeah, he should do the talking. She should do all the talking. I'll just shut up.
Let's... Don't worry.
Oh, so in the end you still said, let me do the talking. Benefactor, I'd like to ask you something. I'm benefactor. I'm a benefactor? What does benefactor mean? What is it? This may be disrespectful, but I'm very curious. Is the Express really here just to help the Shangzhou Lofu solve the Celeron problem? Yes, why? Is it really that hard to understand why the Express is here? Can someone act simply out of their kindness of their hearts? After all, people who help others without thinking of compensation or risks during the dangerous trips across the galaxy is rarer than air in vacuum. There's no air in vacuum. When the higher-ups on Shangzhou first heard of your reasons of coming, they thought you were either here to seek immortality or the Stellaron. Seek the Stellaron? But not everyone in the galaxy thinks in this way. As a seed dispersed by an aeon, some desire to obtain the power regardless of the cost. Well, even if that's true, why would you fear somebody wanting the Stellaron for themselves to try to get their power? After all, the Stellaron most probably can't give you any power, unless you are some sort of special being like the Trailblazer over here. So, the person is just gonna explode themselves trying to get its power. Apologies, I may have crossed the line. I don't know why I said all this. I have absolute trust in your sincerity, Benefactor, but the powerful masters are bound to think more than a pawn like me. So please be careful. Okay, okay. Sound Fox. Now I can finally change the volume, because god is it low. Too low. This does it. It's a little bit lower than how it was before I went to sleep yesterday. It was at 6 and I set it at 5 right now. But it doesn't matter. Hello, I've been assigned to guard the entrance here. You can take another route. Well... Hello, I've been assigned. Yeah, sorry, this place has been sealed off. Please take another way around. How do they expect me to... Oh, okay, so I gotta take a way around here. I gotta take the longer route. What's the point of setting up the place if there are still routes which have access to the area? You're just making it more difficult for civilians. Not gonna lie, this place is very scary. I wouldn't be able to walk around here in real life, because I'm scared of heights, and looking down and seeing that the ground doesn't exist would kind of scare me.